In the silent, crushing darkness of the deep ocean, the Soviet Union had forged a dynasty of predators. Their fleet of nuclear-powered attack submarines, the Victor class, the ultra-strong Sierra class, and the legendary Akula class, were the wolves of the deep. They were the hunters, the guardians tasked with a mission of supreme importance: to hunt and destroy the West's most powerful warships and, most critically, to protect the Soviet Union's own ballistic missile submarines, the guarantors of its survival. For decades, these magnificent machines were the respected and feared heart of Soviet undersea power. But the Cold War did not end with a bang. It ended with a collapse. And in the 2 decades that followed, while Russia struggled to recover, the West did not stand still. The United States Navy, unconstrained by budgets and driven by a relentless pursuit of technological dominance, achieved a breakthrough that would change the rules of the undersea game forever: near-perfect acoustic stealth. Their new Seawolf and Virginia-class attack submarines were not just quiet. They were, for all intents and purposes, a part of the ocean itself. This created a profound and dangerous crisis for the reborn Russian Federation. Their legendary fleet of Soviet-era hunters was becoming obsolete. They were becoming the hunted. This was not a theoretical problem. It was an existential threat that undermined the very foundation of Russia's new military. Russia was building a new generation of ballistic missile submarines, the Beret class, to carry its modern nuclear deterrent. But what good is a silent fortress if its guardians are blind and loud? An Akula-class submarine, for all its power, was a 1980s design, fighting a 21st century battle of silence. It could no longer guarantee that it could find a Virginia-class submarine before the Virginia found it. This was a catastrophic failure in the making. If your attack submarines cannot win the duel in the deep, then your ballistic missile submarines are no longer safe in their bastions. Your surface fleets are vulnerable to attack from an enemy you cannot detect. The entire strategic balance of power, which had been so carefully maintained during the Cold War, was on the verge of being shattered by this widening quietness gap. Russia didn't just need a new attack submarine. It needed a Predator so advanced, so quiet, and so lethal that it could leapfrog a generation of Western dominance and restore the balance of fear in the deep. The solution was the most expensive, complex, and ambitious submarine project in Russian history. It was a complete reinvention of the attack submarine concept. It was Project 885, the Yasen class. Named for the ash tree, this new class was not just a hunter-killer. It was a submerged battlecruiser, a multi-mission Leviathan designed to be the undisputed apex predator of the undersea world. The lead ship, Severodvinsk, was a testament to a new philosophy, one that fused capabilities never before seen in a single hull. First, the silence. She was the first Russian submarine to break with the classic double-hull design, using a hybrid layout that allowed for more internal space and better acoustic isolation. At her heart was a new generation nuclear reactor, designed for incredibly quiet, natural circulation at low speeds. And she was the first to be equipped with a massive, spherical bow sonar array, the Irtishamphora, a giant, sensitive ear that could hear the faintest whispers of the ocean. Second, the lethality. The Yasen was not just a torpedo boat. After her sail, she was equipped with a battery of universal vertical launch tubes. This transformed her from a tactical hunter into a strategic weapon. These tubes could carry a devastating arsenal, the Onyx supersonic anti-ship missile to kill enemy fleets, the Kaliber land attack cruise missile to strike targets over 2,500 kilometers inland, and most terrifyingly, the 3M-22 Zircon hypersonic cruise missile. The Yasen class was a paradigm shift. It was a single platform that could perform the missions of 3 different Soviet-era submarines. It could hunt the quietest enemy SSNs. It could shadow and destroy an entire carrier strike group, and it could launch a strategic, non-nuclear decapitation strike from a hidden submerged position. It was the Asymmetric Predator, the ultimate answer to the West's technological dominance. The proof of the Yasen's terrifying capability would come not in a single battle, but in the ripple effects it sent through the world's navies. After a long and difficult construction period, a victim of the post-Soviet industrial collapse, the lead ship, Severodvinsk, finally entered service. Her performance was reportedly a profound shock to Western naval intelligence. She was, by all accounts, incredibly quiet, a true peer to the West's most advanced submarines. But the ultimate proof of Russia's commitment to this design is in its powerful evolution, the Project 885M, or Yasen M class. Led by the second boat, the Kazan, this upgraded design was streamlined for faster, more efficient production. The Yasen M class is now entering serial production, with the Novosibirsk, the Krasnoyarsk, and others joining the fleet in rapid succession. This is not a handful of prototypes. This is the new backbone of Russia's undersea power, and their weapons are proven. In October 2021, the Severodvinsk made history, successfully test-firing a Zircon hypersonic missile from a submerged position for the first time. This was no longer a theory. A submarine hidden beneath the waves had successfully launched a weapon that travels at nearly 9 times the speed of sound, a weapon for which there is currently no defense. This is the ultimate proof. The Asymmetric Predator and its hypersonic claws are real, operational, and on patrol right now. The legacy of the Yasen class is the restoration of the strategic balance in the deep. They are the ultimate multi-mission platform, a ship that has rendered the old classifications of attack submarine and guided missile submarine obsolete. They are both at the same time in a single silent and overwhelmingly powerful package. They are the perfect guardians for the new Borai-class SSBNs, a wolf pack of hunters so quiet and lethal that they can create their own impenetrable bastion of sea control. They are a profound challenge to Western naval dominance, an asymmetric threat that forces a complete reevaluation of anti-submarine warfare. A single Yasen M, armed with hypersonic missiles, can hold an entire carrier strike group at risk, forcing it to operate from much further away, blunting its power. The Yasen-class submarines are the new apex predators of the deep. They are a testament to a nation's ability to answer a technological challenge with a revolutionary leap of its own. In the silent, secret, and high-stakes world of undersea warfare, these ships are the new masters of the hunt, a powerful and sobering reminder that the